Poppasteves here. Today we're looking at pistons and breeding. Two things that don't really go together. But we're going to touch on both today. Now, we're not breeding sheep. Today we're breeding villagers. So let's get to it. Okay, first of all, we're going to craft some pistons. A little expensive, but not too bad. Cobblestone, iron ingots, oak planks, and redstone dust. It could be any kind of wood planks. We're going to need 8 of those. Another variation of the piston is called a sticky piston. It requires a piston and a slime ball. That makes a sticky piston. I'm going to need all 6 of those. One more thing we need is a lever. A lever will power the pistons and make them operate. Okay, let's get going. Upstairs. Oh, it's daytime. Yes, and a lovely day too. Thank goodness. We're gonna go over here where we got a little bit of room to work. Good morning, villagers. Good to see you. Okay. And about here should do. And take first a regular piston, and then beside it I'll place a sticky piston. First, let's talk the regular piston. We put a lever on it. It powers and unpowers. If there's a block in front of the piston will push it 1 block forward. It can push 2, but there is a limit. Piston can only push 12 blocks. You got to remember that number. Okay, let's take our lever and let's put it onto the sticky piston now. Sticky piston's green on the front of it. When you place a block there, it extends, but it pulls the block back with it. Basically why we call it a sticky piston. Okay, it's not brain surgery going on here. The pistons can be broke with a pickaxe of any kind. And I'll clean up the rest of this stuff. Now, how do I want to use a piston? In my case, I want to place pistons up there. I'm placing them like this so they'll face down. And I want 4 in a row. Why I dug out 5 holes, I do not know. I put that back. That didn't really happen. Okay, now if I break this cobblestone, you can see, yeah, they're sticky pistons. We got the green slime on the face of them. Okay, now question is, how do we power these pistons? Make them extend. Pillar up here. Break these slabs that are on the top. And then I'll place redstone dust on each of the pistons and the block beside them. I'll work my way back down. I need to take that block out also. Now, when I put my lever on that block, the one we put the extra redstone on, and we power that lever, blocks go down. Power the lever, the blocks go up. Now, this gives us full access to our villagers. We can do all our trades. I can sell the farmer all my pumpkins. I can sell them all my melons. And I also got some beetroot. He'll purchase that too. There is a limit how much he'll purchase. But that gives us 22 emeralds. Now, something else I should point out, that the librarian is an apprentice librarian right now. You notice the blue line going up as I purchase lanterns off him. Now he's a journeyman. Now, a journeyman offers different trades. Here he's selling me glass for emeralds. Now he's up to expert. Expert gives me enchanted book of power 3. Also, our next and final level would be master level. There we get a name tag. May as well grab the rest of that glass. And shut that down. We close them up. This protects the villagers too. Baby zombies or baby drowns could easily jump in there and harm our villagers. And we don't want that. So this gives them a protective coating and allows me to see what they're up to inside there. Now, I also mentioned about my mending enchantment. Notice my sword durability is replenished with the XP I'm getting from my mob farm. My axe is still a little bit low. Okay. That was just a little side note. Now, we want to do villager breeding. What we want to do is separate the baby, once it's been born, from the adults. We don't want that little room over there just getting full of adult villagers. We like to keep them separated and access to them all. I'm going to place another sticky piston here. And built this little tunnel out of glass. And place my piston and a block on the face of it. Now when I power, the piston will push it down and block off that little tunnel, so nobody can get out or in. Now on the other side of this tunnel, I want to build a little room. Start with a row of cobblestone, and then I'm going to place a row of glass all the way around. It's nice being able to purchase the glass now. Okay, getting late. Need some more supplies. I best get to bed. Let's see, is everything okay? This looks right. I got my little tunnel. They'll go into a room. And inside this room, the baby will grow up. Okay, I've grabbed an iron door. I need to get in and out of this room. And a wooden door, a villager can open and close. So we don't want him to get out and have to chase him. So the iron door is best. Okay, going to make another row of cobblestone on top of the glass. And clear some of the tree here. And I'm going to put another layer here. Except this layer is going to be filled right in, so it's like a ceiling or a roof on this little hut. Final thing, details, is you want to put slabs on here so no mobs will spawn and keep things safe around here for our villagers. Okay, now in order for villagers to breed, there must be a bed available and a profession block available. I'm going to go with the lectern again. Get ourselves another librarian. Now, I open up this tunnel, so now any babies that are born can walk through the tunnel and get into their own room. Best put a slab up there just to make sure no mobs spawn. Okay, now I open this up. I go to my farmer villager. He sells bread. Bread is necessary. Now I take my bread and I toss it to the villagers. I need to throw them about 10 or so loaves of bread. See, and it's tossing it, not throwing or hitting them with it. Okay, as the hearts flow, and then before we know it, there's a baby. Our baby runs right to his room. Very obedient baby. And there he is, our baby villager. Now he has to grow up to an adult before he can work. So our best bet is to keep busy, do projects around here. Just like the mob farm, you have to stay close, and he will eventually grow up. This is Papa Steve signing out. We need more villagers.